Okay, welcome Facebook Samurais. And this video, we're going to go through how to do the birthday samurai method, okay? So going out there and actually reaching out to people that have a birthday today, maybe it's happy belated birthday and the last couple days they had a birthday, we're gonna make sure we go in there and we send them a personalized message about it. So many people get back to you. You're going to be able to spark up so much conversation doing this, and you should do this daily. And it's like a 3-minute technique, and you're going to be able to, spark up if depending on how big your friends list is, spark up like 3 to 5 to 10 conversations in that day because of the fact they have a birthday in the last couple days. It's a very powerful technique, and it's us reaching out on a personalized level to actually, wish them a happy birthday. I mean, most people love that, and they're going to really respect you for that. We're actually going to post on their wall really quick too. So the cool thing is in Facebook, if you type in search, if you actually type in birthdays in the search, see upcoming birthdays, okay? And when that happens, you're going to see the birthdays today. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Recent birthdays, so yesterday, and you get like 2 or 3 days worth usually of birthdays. And if you have a big enough friends list, you're going to be able to reach out to quite a few people. And a lot of these people are going to get back to you because they're going to thank you for that. And then you're going to be able to really spark conversation from there. And actually, this is going into the messenger samurai, where we're actually getting people to close without closing. So we have a 5-step framework, okay? And when you know how to actually control conversation, know exactly what to say, what questions to ask, it's so important. But this is one of those things where if you do this daily, you're gonna spark up so many conversations. It's one of the easiest ways to get people to respond back to you and to really get a conversation going, okay? So it's pretty important. And so we're gonna go in here, and Daisy has a birthday today, and I actually have a script for belated and today's birthday. So, hey, happy birthday. Are you doing anything for it? That's all you say. Or, hey, happy belated birthday. Did you do anything for it? And this simple message, asking a question at the end instead of just saying happy birthday, asking a question at the end, asking what they did for it, is going to get a dialogue going. And sparking this kind of dialogue is so important. This is the samurai way of doing things. We always have control over our conversations to ask a question at the end, and then instead of a salesperson, you want to become a sales therapist. So asking the right questions in the right order, for them to actually do a self-audit, this all goes hand in hand. And so we're going to copy this message here, and we're going to go in, and Daisy has a birthday today. And I haven't talked to her since April, and I should have got back to her in April, obviously. Hey, Daisy, happy birthday. Are you doing anything for it? Couldn't send? Beautiful. That's because I sent a lot of messages already. So we're going to go, so search birthdays, you tap birthdays. Okay, so we're going to go to Abby here, okay? And the last time I sent her a blue thumb for a ping, didn't work. Hey, Abby, she's most likely going to get back to me because of this, right? And so I sent that. We're going to go back. I'm going to tap on one of these suggesteds and just post it on her wall. All of this fuels the algorithm, by the way. She's going to see a lot more of your posts because you've done this, right? Axon, we're going to go in, hey, happy birthday. As simple as that, having a template and just going through and doing this daily is so, so important. Steve has one, and I connected with him in 2023, but we haven't had a conversation yet. And so this is a very powerful way to really move the needle, okay? This is where you can, when you spark 10 to 15 conversations a day, that keeps the bill collector away, okay? We're going to be able to, you're going to be able to make thousands of dollars a week if you start with these principles. And there's so many other ways that we teach, like using stories and other ways to break the ice. Like the fact that there's context behind the situation. When you go to somebody's story and you actually message them and maybe ask about what's happening in their story, having the context behind it, it's so important because then they're going to get back to you. If you just say, hey, how are you out of nowhere, people, they kind of catch on to that, especially if your profile is all unoptimized and they look at your profile and like kind of, oh, okay, this guy's going to try to sell me something. But this is like the best, you know, the samurai icebreakers. We have a lot of them, okay? Very, very important to do this every day. And it's cool because you can just tap this, hit post, and it's already on their wall. For some reason, some of them don't have that, like Mikhail here. But yeah, just coming through. And okay, so this is a perfect example I wanted to get to. So this is somebody I haven't even messaged yet, okay? So I'm gonna go, we've become friends a while ago, but I haven't even sent him a message yet. Hey, we haven't really connected yet, by the way. I noticed. With a little haha at the end. And that's all I'm gonna say. And that's gonna spark the conversation on a new profile that we haven't made a conversation, we haven't had a conversation back and forth yet, right? And so you wanna kind of follow up with something like what I just said. But this is a very, very powerful technique. Do this absolutely every day. Set a reminder. You know, the biggest thing is I always set reminders on my phone for certain elements, right? So for me, I have a reminder, I think at 8 a.m. to send your birthday messages for the day. Pops up on my phone and I never forget to do it, okay? Very, very powerful to do this rather than having to look at, you know, a piece of paper on your calendar or whatever. It's cool to have a calendar, but setting reminders, I mean, your phone's gonna queue it up even if you don't get to your phone in an hour and you come back and you have a notification on a task that you're supposed to do. Well, at least even an hour later, you have the reminder to come back and do this action. This is the samurai way of doing things. This is only a very minuscule, this is a very minute resource for you, like a very small, you know, element, but it makes a massive impact, right? I mean, this is the maximum time leverage to go out there and reach to people that just had their birthday. They're in a complete, you know, they're in a certain mindset when they're on their birthday, right? And so they're going to be pretty happy on that day, and everything goes along with that. So a lot of people will buy on their day. They got a bunch of birthday money. But anyway, this is how we do it over here. If you want more information about what we're doing, either there's a link in the comments, whatever this video is on, this most likely is shared in our group also, or you can, check the link in the comments. The link in the comments is where you can check why people are so excited about what I'm teaching in the master classes, okay? So I hope you got a lot of value from this. Samurai simplicity. Always go back to simplicity. Always work with human behavior. This is how we do it over here. See you on the next one.